In today's video, I will break down how Tristan Tate went from this to this in approximately 1.5 years. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Alex Stanciu, personal trainer, physiotherapist, nutritionist, and traditional Chinese medicine specialist of the Tate brothers. I will talk you through Tristan's exact training routine, nutrition, and recovery that completely transformed his body and is not what you would expect. So let's go.
I'm stronger than I've ever been in my life, and I'm 35. It's all thanks to Alex Stanciu.
Let's go back to what really happened. Approximately 6 or 7 years ago, Tristan had a very bad injury, an accident, a car accident. So he was in the right side and the taxi driver was driving him home, I guess. And when he was driving, he was looking for something and he wasn't paying attention to the road. And at some point, the car slipped away and of course bad accident happened, because I remember when he was storing me that the car flipped once or twice and they were somehow saved by God, but still he got injured in his shoulder. So he first did surgery for the biceps and after this he did surgery for the shoulder joint. I remember when he called me to tell me that he needs to recover after surgery, and that is my, let's say, role. When I came in, we started very simple, because many people, they forget to do proper recovery. They think that if you do surgery, it's enough. Well, surgery is just the first step. Second step, which is very important, is the recovery step. How good you recover is very important for the future of the health of your joint. So when we start the recovery process, we started with a program of exercises. First of all, we did loads and loads of passive mobilization of the joint. So I start to move his joint in many angles, and I stopped when the pain was hard enough in order to just keep it there for a little bit and come back. And after this, just move the angle, keep it there and come back. And I start to move the joint in order for the brain to understand that we need to heal different zones of the joint. Because every time you feel pain, you send signal to your brain, and the brain will send the army there in that point where you feel the pain in order to heal that part of the body. And after this, we start to do also isometric exercises. Think about any angle that you can move your joint, your arm, your shoulder, in order to keep that position for 10, 20, 30 seconds in order to make the joint stronger, 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 day by day by day. Also, we used bands. So we used elastic bands and we did copious amounts of reps. First, we used like the resistance of 1 or maybe half of kilogram, and we did external rotation and internal rotation. These two are very powerful. We did also lateral rises. So we hit the anterior, the medium, and the posterior shoulder muscles. After time passed, we also increased the weight. So from 1 kilo, we moved up to 2 kilos, we moved up to 3 kilos, and so on until 10 kilos for each arm, and do lateral rises. I'm telling you, lateral rises are the best if you want to improve the health of your joint, especially your shoulder joint. Will help you also to improve the muscle mass of your shoulder. At some point, we did heavy weights, but this happened after maybe 1 year. We start to improve, and at some point we start to use heavy weights, but we use them for once every 2 weeks. And also we used acupuncture, dry needling, because he had some pain. We used also cupping to take out the blood that was under the skin. So in order to help with recovery, you need to take out the negative chi from the joint, pull it out, and continue to work out and also to evolve, because we need to improve every day the health of the joint, to improve the muscle mass, to improve the health of the ligaments and of the tendons. When we speak about Tristan, he likes to eat specific foods. So I start to incorporate these foods in a specific meal plan. What we actually did was to eat most of the time only one meal a day. During the day, he was drinking coffee, tea, and water. Also, he was taking supplements during the day. So his supplements were specific supplements to improve joint health. So first of all, we took omega-3 fatty acids, very important for everybody that needs to improve joint health, and not only joint health, for everybody that needs to lower inflammation. When we speak about omega-3 fatty acids, we speak about at least 2 grams of omega-3 fatty acids every day. We also took magnesium, vitamin C, chondroitin, glucosamine, hyaluronic acid. These supplements were specific for this, but also because he had pain from time to time, because the recovery process is not that simple. Sometimes you may have pain next day. So when you have pain, it's good to lower the amount of training or the amount of workout that you are doing, and to start using maybe acupuncture and maybe specific supplements to lower even more inflammation. And what we used was devil's claw and curcumin. These 2 supplements are very powerful when it comes to lower inflammation in the body. Of course, meditation is very important, and Tristan is doing somehow a form of meditation. He was using, of course, his mind to heal his joint, and this is another thing that it's important to do, because if you believe in the supplements, if you believe in the workout, if you believe in the person that is standing next to you and is helping you, the recovery process is increased by 2 or 3 times. Because Tristan never asked me about things like, are you sure this is good, or are you sure this supplement? He was like 100% there. He was there every day up, and was open to do all the things that I said, which is incredible. Many of you don't know, but I know Tristan for 8 or 9 years now. So it's not about Tristan Tate calling me and I don't know who is Tristan Tate. I know him for 7 years, 8 years back then. So of course I came to him like a friend. I need to help my friend. So I did it, and I wasn't expecting anything else in return. Of course, at some point he gave me a Ferrari.
What the fuck?
Man! Bro! Man! As a sign that he is grateful because I helped him with his shoulder. Guess what? Now Tristan can do 10 perfect form of pull-ups. So he can do pull-ups, perfect form, like he was doing before he had the injury. And imagine that he was thinking that he will never recover from this injury, or maybe he will recover but he will never be the same. But guess what? His shoulder might be even powerful than before, because what we did was a complex of therapies. It wasn't only the training, it wasn't only the nutrition, it wasn't only the supplements, it wasn't only the mind. It was all of them in one specific shot. So we did all of them every day, exactly 1.5 years. So after 1.5 years, Tristan has transformed his body from this to this. But remember, our goal, our plan wasn't to transform his body, was to recover his shoulder. And of course, after 5 or 6 months of boring training, of boring specific medical exercises, At some point, his shoulder got better and better and better. And of course, we start to see improvements not only in his shoulder, but also in the whole body. We can see that his muscles start to wake up and start to grow. And when we saw that, his body becomes younger, because we did some tests, also blood tests, and we saw that his biomarkers went down. Some of them were up, and now they went down, and also the supplements worked, and also the nutrition worked. And speaking about nutrition, his nutrition was very simple. We used loads of fiber from vegetables and steaks. Some days we did raw eggs, other days we did celery juice in the morning, other days we did cooked eggs and vegetables and steak. This is basically the nutrition that he likes to eat. He doesn't like to eat many things. He's a very simple human when it comes to nutrition, because he likes to eat steaks. He likes to eat vegetables, not too much, but some vegetables, and from time to time, little bit of carbs. He may drink some tequila from time to time. I was speaking with him and we were talking about what should he drink. Should he drink whiskey or village wine? In the end, we saw that tequila has less calories and tequila somehow is good for your microbiome. It has some prebiotic, and we say yes, of course. If you want to drink from time to time, drink some tequila. His sleep schedule was fascinating because I never seen somebody sleeping a couple of hours, like 4 hours, 5 hours per night, and be in that good shape. Because somehow, I don't know how and why, but he doesn't need much sleep. To be honest, I was seeing him all the time awake, and when he went to the bed, he always goes to the bed after me, and he always wakes up before me. And this is quite interesting. His blood test came at some point. I never saw his blood test before. His testosterone was quite up. After the program, his testosterone levels was skyrocketed, so was above the maximum limit. And of course, all of these things happened because his body fat was lowered. So before he had maybe 20, now he's 15% body fat. His muscle mass increased, and of course his general health and overall health was optimized. So this is the result of optimizing his health. This means that for some people that don't know, will say that, well, of course he used steroids. No, this is the thing. He's not using steroids. He basically hates steroids just as I do. Because we know that if you use steroids, you have side effects. So why use steroids when you have side effects, when you can just eat healthy, be in good shape, sleep enough? That's why it's important to be fair with yourself. When you are fair with yourself, you will get fair results. It's all about balance. Make sure that you balance everything in your life, especially nutrition, especially how much or how many supplements you take. Some supplements are good, some may be bad for you, but if you take the specific supplement that your body needs, for example, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, omega-3 fatty acids, all of these things are very important for your body to work day by day. And of course, you can take specific supplements if you want to heal a specific part of the body, or if you want to improve a specific part of the body or specific organ. Is this program good to be used for other people that have injury or people that want to improve their body composition? Well, for sure. You just need to make sure that you have a good nutrition program, you have a good workout training program routine, and you have a good recovery. When you do these three things good, of course your body will start to transform. Of course your health will start to get better. Of course your mind will start to perform better, and your body will start to perform better. That's why it's important to understand these three pillars. In the end, I want you to let me know what topic should I cover in the next video.